gardens that are mature or landscapes that are mature, I think the #1 mistake I see is that plants were planted too close together. This is a common mistake because we want to have that immediate impact when we plant our fresh landscape. But I can tell you that when you get to a mature landscape, the thing that will leave it looking fresh and like a new landscape for the most length of time is that those plants don't get to completely grow together and that they still look like they're separated in the landscape. And the only way for you to do that is to space them out when you first plant them, or go back and plant and pluck out every other one like a year later. But you don't want to do that. Go ahead and buy the right amount of plants for that space and plant them the distance apart so that at maturity they still don't touch. So for example, every plant that you get for the most part should have a plant tag on it, or you can Google this information so you can see what the mature size of every plant is. So for example, this plant says that it grows 2 to 3 feet high and 4 to 6 feet wide. So when you go to plant these, you want to make sure that you are at least 6 feet apart from the next plant. That's going to look pretty skimpy when you first put it into the landscape, but I can assure you that when it is a mature landscape, 2, 3, 5 years down the road, it's still going to look like a fresh landscape. So you guys don't ignore these. When you buy your plant, don't just throw away the tag. Make sure you're reading and doing your research before you start installing that landscape to give it its longest life possible.